Hey everyone, welcome back to Characters Guide on Genshin Impact channel. Today this guide will be featuring Bennett, the Fortune's Favor. Bennett is one of the best supporting characters in the game, providing both healing and massive attack boost. So here is the Ascension materials list. Both collecting routes for Windwheel Aster and Treasure Hoarder's insignia will be linked below. Now let's move on to talents. Bennett's normal attack is called Strike of the Fortune. Normal attack performs up to 5 rapid strikes. The charge attack is similar to all other sword characters, and the purging attack is the same as all other characters. Bennett's elemental skill is called Passion Overload. Short press, Bennett will do a single swift flame strike that deals strong pyro damage. When holding, there's 2 levels. The first level does 2 strikes, dealing pyro damage, and launch the opponents, and level 2, he will do 3 strikes, and the last strike will explode and launch both Bennett and the enemy. However, Bennett will not take damage from the launch. So, in practical terms, basically the short press is for building energy and the long press is for breaking shields. Now let's move on to Bennett's elemental burst. His elemental burst is called Fantastic Voyage, which he will jump and perform an attack that deals strong pyro damage and create a field with thumbs up. Field will heal your character who is below 70% HP, and the heal is based on Bennett's maximum HP. And if the character is above 70%, the character will get a attack bonus that is based on Bennett's base damage or the white damage. And this will be changing with the Constellations, so I will talk about it later. But this skill alone makes Bennett one of the best supporting characters in the game. With Skyward Sword, the skill will give the character on field about 1000 attack. And this skill has very good multipliers, about 500 at level 13, so which making Bennett viable as a sub DPS. And this skill deserves a crown, definitely. Moving on to passive 1, Rekindle. Basically decrease 20% of elemental skills cooldown. Passive 2, Fear Not. Inside the elemental burst circle, elemental skill CD is decreased by 50% and the charged attack won't launch Bennett. Passive 3, it should be safe. When you are dispatching Bennett in Mondstadt for expedition, the time will decrease by 25%. And here is a table for talent great cost. Now let's talk about the talent upgrade. So basically for Bennett, I do really highly suggest that you only level up the elemental burst. 1 is to save resources, and 2 is because elemental skill is not used to do damage at all. The only uses are to recharge energy and break shield. So do not upgrade elemental burst and normal attack for sub DPS and support. Well, yes, you can play Bennett as main DPS, but it's not highly recommended. Well, it's highly not recommended actually. So, but recommendations is on the graph here. Now let's move on to the constellations. So C1, basically it says there will be no HP restraints on gaining attack bonus. And then there is additional 20% attack bonus. C2, if Bennett's HP falls below 70%, he will gain 30% recharge. C4, he will gain an additional attack after using a Passion Overload, and which over here it's not very important at all. C5 over here is one of the most important constellations for Bennett because it increases level 3 of the elemental burst, which will be gaining a lot additional attack boost. And C6 over here is largely debated constellation. I won't be discussing it here, and there will be another analyze video that will be on the pro and cons for C6 in Bennett. Now let's talk about artifacts. So the only artifacts that I really recommend for Bennett is Noblesse, because he is mainly used as a support. For both sub DPS and DPS recommendations will be here, but I will be just discussing about support. So support, the stand is energy recharge, goblet is HP percentage, circlet is HP percentage, or you can use healing bonus. And the stat we really recommend is energy recharge over percentage HP over flat HP. And the energy recharge percentage here we're aiming for is 250. So now let's move on to weapon. The best weapon for Bennett is Skyward Blade because it has good raw attack and has energy recharge. If your energy could reach 250 without using a energy recharge weapon, you can use Mist Splitter or Summit Shaper. And for 4 stars, Sapwood Blade, Frost-Stirring Desire, Livonia Sword are very good choices. Here are some teams that you can build Bennett in. Bennett is highly used in team building overall. So a lot of the teams will have Bennett in them. And for more teams, I will be posting team analysis videos for team building comps. So here, I will be just talking about the most renowned team here, Raiden National, with Raiden, Xingqiu, Bennett, and Xiangling. And they are easy to get, and they do a lot of damage. And they are very beginner friendly for Spare Embers. Overall, Bennett is one of the best supports and the best attack boosting support here in version 3.5. And if you are new and want to advance very quickly in the game, he is a must build. So this will be all for this guide video. I hope the video was helpful, and if it was, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more contents like this. And once again, this is Terry here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!